Hello friends, hello everyone, welcome to Creative Ends International. Today my video is going to be on this fascinating fascinator. Yeah, so I stumbled on this fascinator on Jojo Kids and I loved it, so I decided to make a video on it. Okay, so um I will be showing you what I did to achieve mine, though there are different methods of achieving it. I always like saying that the method I use is not the only available method, all right? But that's the best I use, all right? So straight off, to create the applique, I'm going to create my pattern. So I make a pattern that I can always use to repeat my products if at all I have clients asking for the same thing. So I started by using circular objects that I have to create this pattern. You can see the circular objects I have there: sellotape, I have my fishing line, so whatever can create circle for me is what I use. Okay, so for this particular one I drew 5 circles, and then the major focus is on the curve, all right, the wave. That's the major focus. And what I am drawing it on is breast tube, all right. So you can actually keep it after use and use again and again and again. Okay, so we trim it out. As we are trimming it out, it's very necessary that you pay attention to the curve, because the curve is the main thing. So if you do not pay attention to the curve, you might not get the exact design that you are looking for. So after drawing and trimming out, I place it on my fabric, and the fabric I'm using is satin. Then I draw out the shape. If you do not wish to draw out, you can just pin the pattern to the material, and then you cut it out with your scissors. But I like to draw it, because sometimes when you pin, if you don't pin properly, it might not be too stable for you to trim. So this is it. We go ahead to trim. So as you trim also, it's necessary that you pay attention to the curves. You pay attention to the curves, okay, so that you can get your designs out properly, because the curve is the design. Okay, so carefully, remember I said I trimmed on a fold. I trim it on a fold. Okay, so now that I am done trimming it out, I will have two pieces of it. Yes, like this. So it's two. We require two piece to form one. We require two piece to form one. So what we do next is that we are going to use felt. We are going to use felt to fuse it together. We use felt to glue it together. All right, so we just like put enough felt through the shape, and all of that. The good thing about this fet now is that it has very big size, that you don't need to go through this stress. Okay, just place and cut, just that it's expensive. All right. Okay, so after that we cover, and then we are going to iron it. This process is stressful, but for the purpose of this training I used this process. Whenever I want to use fet on any shape, I first of all put the fet on a square shape, flat. After I'm done ironing, I put my shape on it and trim. It's easier that way. All right. Okay, so we trim off and make sure that the edges are neat, and then we use our lighter to go round it, just to ensure a good finishing. So we use our lighter on it. It's ready. So right now I have two different sizes of this shape prepared, one big one medium size. Okay, I used the sellotape to create the big one, while I used the fishing line to create the small one. Okay, and for each I drew 5 circles. So you can draw 8, you can draw 6, you can draw 7, depending on what you want. Okay, then the next thing is that we are going to turn it into a 3D design. So to do that, we'll be using wire, copper wire. Is very flexible. This wire is also used for bead work, wire bead work. Okay, so we are going to glue it to the shape and carefully, consciously putting into consideration all the curves. So I'm using hot glue, but if you do not wish to use hot glue, you can use your E7000, E6000, UHU glue, or UHN glue. Any of these are glue can do a perfect work for you. So we glue the copper wire on it. We glue it on it carefully, go around it, putting into consideration the curves. Okay, just go around carefully, carefully, carefully. Okay, all right, all right. So now is ready like this. So we go ahead to use our glitter to cover it. So this glitter has different quality. This is one of the lowest quality of glitter anyway. We have the more expensive ones that are more beautiful than this, more sparkling than this particular one, but this can do the work. All right, so we cut out the glitter and then we use it to cover. It's going to act as a cover on the copper wire, and as well it's going to be a design. It's going to enhance the beauty of the applique. So we can use our liquid glue for it, or you can go ahead and use the hot glue. If you ask me which I prefer using the hot glue because it's faster. It's faster for me. Okay, okay. So we go ahead and glue, and as we glue, we still have to put into consideration the curves. Okay, it has to curve along the lines. Okay, because if you don't curve it, it's going to uh alter the shape, and you don't want that to happen. So you have to know when to curve, when to go straight, you understand, so that the beauty of what you are doing can be properly spelled out. All right. Okay, so let me borrow some minutes from this video to welcome all those that are discovering Creative Ends International for the very first time. I want to say welcome to you, my brother. Welcome to you, my sisters. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for choosing us. Thank you very much. If you love our video that you are watching today, please do well to subscribe to the channel before leaving today. And also, I would really appreciate it if you can recommend this channel to your friends and loved ones so that they can also be a part of this wonderful community. Thank you very, very much. Okay, so we continue. So I have two of it. You can see one is ready. You can see it's foldable, it's bendable, it's curvable. All right, you can do anything with it. Bend it down, take it up, twist it, wave it. All right, because it's already a 3D. Okay, and this particular applique you can use to design blouse. For your blouse you can use it as well. Okay, so apart from the fact that we're using it for fascinator, we can use it to design blouses as well. Okay, so that is this. So we go ahead to prepare the second one. Add the um, copper wire and the glitter to it, and then we will show you the next thing to do. Please, as you watch this video carefully, if you still feel that you still need clarification on any other aspect of this video, please do well to drop that on the comment section. I will respond to you as soon as possible. So both of them are ready. You can see I already covered and all of that. So you place it on each other and kiss it from the back. At the middle, you just like take a part of it from the back and sew, and then you have it facing up. Okay, so we are going to be adding net to it. As from this junction, I think you will be able to watch and understand. So we are going to add our net to it. Just watch the remaining part of the video carefully, and I'll see you in my next video.